Hey everybody, Lee here, and welcome to the polls for March 18th, 2015, presented by Longbox Radio. Only got 4 books today. Starting off from DC, we have Batman Eternal, number 50. We made it to 50 weeks in a row. Yeah! $2.99 at a time. You do the math. That makes me sad. Okay, so, in this one we have Batman, the conclusion of last issue. The cliffhanger there was that Batman just crushes Bane in their confrontation. He then goes around town helping the rest of his Bat family, seen here on the cover, kind of clean up what was going on with the rogues there, and they've taken care of it. But in the meantime, all of Gotham is burning, and Bruce is kind of like at his wit's end with this kind of stuff. I don't like Batman in plots where Gotham is burning, where things are too big, the scale's too big. A contemporary example of this is like Dark Knight Rises. That movie didn't work for me just based on the fact that he's Batman. He's a detective who can kick ass up close, but he is just a man, I guess. In this one, you can see him getting kind of short with the rest of his crew here and whatnot. And then at the end of this issue, I guess the true villain reveals himself. I don't know if that was meant to be a twist, or we were meant to kind of piece that together all throughout, or it was supposed to be obvious. At least it's not the Joker, so we'll take solace in that. Going on to Supergirl, issue 40. So Crucible ended up being a front for cloning superheroes and making like an army of obedient soldiers or something along those lines. They clean up that plot altogether. Supergirl frees Superboy. They all go home. Everybody's happy. Supergirl, however, realizes now back on Earth, even though the Yellow Sun's there and is powered her back up, she has become more human. She pricks her finger and is bleeding. So we'll see what becomes of that. Judge Dredd, number 28. So this was a little bit of a goofy issue. So Judge Dredd's laying in an alley dying at the end of the previous issue, as there is a Mega City 1-wide warrant out for his death, essentially, by Cal there. So he's laying there dying. They bring him in. You know, Cal wants to go into his mind and find out what he knows, if anything, what he found, etc., etc. So we jump to Judge Dredd's head, where Cassie Anderson's like kind of running around his memories as his life flashes before his eyes. So a bunch of crazy garbage is happening. They hook him up to a machine, and then your bad guy here is going to be able to jump into Judge Dredd's head and control him, or something along those lines. Anyways, it backfires. Anderson gets in his head and is now controlling him. They clear Judge Dredd of all his charges and revive him, and we'll see where it goes from there. So kind of a weird issue. I liked how it wrapped up, but the ride there was weird. It's only one Marvel book this week, and of all things, it's Moon Knight, and of all people, Colin Bunn wrote it. So this is issue 13. This is a plot in here with some ghosts. And that's all I have to say about this book. Kind of self-contained, which are what some of the better Moon Knight issues when it first started were, as far as I was concerned. Colin Bunn's kind of hit and miss for me. I've really enjoyed some of the stuff he's done. Otherwise, I think he's mediocre. That's kind of rude to say, but that's how I feel. And there's kind of a twist, spooky ending here that I don't feel really worked or came across properly. There's a free digital code for that, so you can pick that up and tell me what you think yourself. Anyways, that's it. 4 books this week. We'll be back in next week with more comic books. Happy reading until then.